Hey there, Starry Souls. How you doing today? Welcome back to Oracle Tarot BNG, where we shuffle the cards, where we totally dodge existential crises and try to make sense of the cosmic chaos. Today, we're diving deep into the collective vibes, because if the universe is sending us messages, who are we to leave it on red, right? So light your favorite candle, get comfy, and let's see what the cards have to say. No promises, but we might just uncover some magic today. Let's go. Well, hello there. I hope you like the intro today. I'm going to be starting off with the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. We're going to get straight into it, and let's just get the general vibes collective going today. Let's see what messages are coming through for us. The first card out is Hanged Man. We've got the Hanged Man coming out. It does seem like there has been a lot of pressure. There's been a lot of heaviness. Kind of like feeling like chaos, chaotic. It's like you're being flipped upside down and you're standing on your head. It's kind of what I get from this one. And it's really giving that sense of like something being released here. So there definitely is a feeling of releasing quite a lot, some sort of energy. We do have the Ten of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords is showing the releasing of a lot of pain. So there is a lot of pain here that's been released. So these are our two cards: release and of a lot of pain, and it feels like this pain is multiple things. This is like this is like something that's been weighing on you for, I feel like, a long time. We have some more cards coming out. We have the Ten of Chalices. So we do seem like we're going into this energy of the Ten of Chalices. It seems like fulfillment of desires, happiness, just like harmony, peace, even like family. So with collective vibes here, we're getting like a more unified collective, which I think is really beautiful. And we have the Five of Swords coming out. So the Five of Swords here is showing that rivalry. We're getting rivalry here, so it's giving that sense of almost like wanting to be in competition with each other. That's what I'm getting. But it's almost like this healthy thing, this healthy kind of like, it's interesting. It's like you want to win at all costs. I feel like the collective here on my channel, we all want to like win, right? We all want to win. We all want to get to a place where we want to go. We want to win at all costs. So I feel like it's a healthy competition between the collective of, you know, winning at all costs. It's almost working together too with the Ten of Chalices before it. But I get that there's rivalry here, but we're all doing like the same thing. I don't think it's like unhealthy, but I just get the sense that there is a lot of it gives me the energy of like Aries or Leo, like some sort of like energy that's really um really passionate, and like almost that kind of energy. Um we do have the seven of chalices coming out, and the Seven of Chalices is giving that sense of being very whimsical. I don't think I've ever used that word before in my life, but being very whimsical and daydreamy, really just being in a place of kind of like peace. It's really peaceful, but it's very daydreamy. Like the heads are in the clouds a little bit, and it's almost like you're looking for something. You're looking for some sort of knowledge. Like you need some sort of knowledge to come in. I feel like there's some information that needs to come in. That's definitely coming through there. It's very daydreamy. I feel like this information that's trying to come in, like I'm getting that from, like, if you look at it, reaching for the apple, and I'm just getting like, biblical kind of vibes from like Adam and Eve, and it's like reaching for the knowledge, like looking for the knowledge, looking for the answer. So very daydreaming. And we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out as well here. So the Seven of Pentacles is interesting. I feel like there is some sort of solitude going on at the moment. This was upside down, so we'll go with that. I always go with that with those cards, like the Tower and the Devil, and like specific cards when they're upside down. The Seven of Pentacles here, yeah. So I'm getting solitude from this, but it's not like a bad thing. I feel like there is like that storm brewing in the background. Um, but it's almost like breaking free. Like I'm getting the sense of like that storm's not going to make it to you. It's not going to make it to you. It's actually going away. I get the sense of this storm is going away. It's not coming towards you. It feels like it's coming towards you. That's what it feels like. It feels like this is coming towards you. Like, I feel like maybe there's been some stuff that's been happening lately. I know so stuff, but like stuff out of the blue, you know? Let me explain some stuff that happened last night. Like, I could literally get my friend to verify this for me if you want, because he was on the call and we were playing Fortnite, and this has never happened in my life. And I was just like so gobsmacked. It happened like 4 times in a row. And so this is just giving me that sense of like things happening. You know, this is very supernatural kind of vibes. Like you can't explain it. I'm getting that sense of, you know, maybe some things that have been happening in the past is starting to happen again. Huh. Oh well, I'm gonna have to get on my knees for this one. I will just pause it. Alrighty, I'm back. That was really far back behind my desk. But the Page of Wands has come out after the Devil Upside Down. So it's giving me this sense of like, you know, healing. There's a lot of healing going on here, and I feel like those things that are like coming back in are almost testing. They're like almost like this test, but like the illusion's so lifted and like the veil is so lifted that you can like just see clearly, you know? The storm doesn't come and cloud you anymore. So yeah, the devil upside down, it's like free from that like, you know, self-imposed limitation, which I think is really beautiful. Free from self-imposed limitations. And then the Page of Wands is coming out, which is giving like passion. This is so swirly, you know, like this is just fire. Like that kind of laugh. I'm getting like that kind of laugh, like the witchy vibe. But it's very confident, very passionate. It's very energy like you know, wild energy. I feel like there's this new energy coming out, and I feel like maybe this is an energy that was always there and it's been repressed, but it's not being repressed anymore, if that makes sense. Like the true you, your true self is emerging. I really get that. The Page of Wands here. Your true self is emerging in solitude, like in the middle of the desert. I just really feel like that's kind of like what the message here is like being alone. Um, yeah, and you're waiting for something. We have the Nine of Swords, so there is some anguish. Is it anguish, like anxiety? You know, worries. I feel like there is some worries, but like I feel like the sense of these worries being here, I feel like you're just waiting for. You're being patient. I feel like what I'm getting from this is you're being patient for that cold to lift and to fully go away, which I think it is, obviously. But like this Nine of Swords really giving that sense of like you've done it, but like what's happening now? You know, what now? So we do have the Queen of Chalices here coming out. I don't know why that happened. It just flicked out of my hand like that. This one here is like I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of spirits. I'm getting animal spirits. There's an animal spirit here, and we also have uh spirit guides. I feel like you're becoming more connected to animal spirits and your spirit guides. We do have the sun coming out. The Queen of Chalices is very interesting. I'm getting that like you're protected, you know, like you are the Queen of Chalices, very compassionate, loving, you know, you're embracing all the things that matter. And I feel like that is beautiful. Peace in your heart, you know, finding peace in your heart and harmony. And then we do have the sun. So the sun's coming out. That's really beautiful. The sun is coming out, not tomorrow, but it came out today. Okay, so we have the tower, and the tower was in reverse, like this on the deck. So we're gonna go with that. I feel like the tower here is there's this moment, you know, what's next, right? This is kind of what I'm getting from this is that there is a sense of like what's next. There is a sense of a big change needed. So some sort of tower moment that you're resisting, because it was upside down. But it really gives me the sense of like resisting some sort of karmic disconnection or cutting cords or you know it's something like that because we have the two birds, there's one in the tree and there's one flying away, and being upside down you're not allowing that to happen. So it's very much like cutting off something that isn't supposed to be there, and maybe that could be what's stagnating the progress. So I'm going to look into that card actually after this. We have Temperance upside down, so you're being not patient. So yeah, it seems like here as you're it seems like at this point there is this sense of almost being like scared. I'm getting that like obviously we're leading up to this point and you find your like true self and then you just end up waiting or something, or you get to this place of lack and you feel like nothing's happening. But the Queen of Chalices and the Sun comes out, so like this stuff's still here. It's still coming through. It's just when I look at these cards, and especially the Tower and the Temperance, you want to flip those up the other way. You want to do the Tower moment. You want to let it happen, okay? So, and then the Temperance, you want to not be patient. You want to be patient after this Tower moment happens. So it does seem like there is this interesting kind of like energy here where it's like maybe there is this just like thought, or maybe there's a fear of moving forward and moving to the next place, the next thing. Because I felt like a lot of my readings for the collective here were we were like at a completion stage. So we're now onto like a next, like a new cycle. The new cycle is really coming in and it's going to be hard. I feel like it's going to be hard, but like just remember the sun and the universe is on your side and backing you up. It's all worth it. If you are patient, because I flipped them up the right way, because I wanted to explain that you need to flip them up the right way, because I don't normally do upside down stuff, but we had 3 upside down cards today. We don't want to flip the devil the right way up because that's a good one. That's like you're free from oppression. You're free from like the self-imposed limitation. But it really does seem like you're free from those things. But then if something happens here, I'm going to clarify. But we do have energy. We're moving very quickly. So moving very, very quickly. We got the 5 of Wands. There's a sense of community here and togetherness. And we have the moon upside down. Breaking free from illusions. Okay, so it's really interesting here. The collective is breaking free from illusions. We got a bunch of cards that just fell out. Yeah, what's up? I don't know what I just said, but it came out. Alrighty, so we have, yeah, so like breaking free from illusions, cutting yourself free from toxic relationships and toxic situations. I think this is going to be quite telling. Okay, moving away. We're moving away from an old and moving to the new. And we're really going through some sort of like beautiful rainbow portal. I posted a thing on Facebook the other day. It's like the rainbow portal. It was the rainbow portal. But I just made that up myself. So maybe it's happening. Maybe there's some sort of like beautiful, harmonious portal happening and we're going through it. What else do we have? 7 of Swords. Okay. We need to get away from this. Because this is like deception. I feel like there is a lot of things coming in. You know how I was saying like before about how there was that thing that happened, which I never even said what happened. I will say what happened now because it's coming out. It's really coming out like these things. So it seems like there is a lot of things trying to stop you from moving forward right now. Energetically, the energy seems to be very high. And so my story is that I was playing Fortnite and I just started the game and stuff, and we were like on the call, and then I was like, "Oh, can you give me a sec? I just want to ask the AI a question about Metatron because I really just wanted to find something out about like what does it really mean when you're like seeing things like in a vision." So I asked that question and I couldn't ask it, right? Like I tried to ask it 3 times, and 3 times. This is what gets me. It's like three, like 111. It was 111, but it was also 3 times. So it's just a very interesting. So basically, my microphone, it's not even a big deal, but like I have a Shure microphone that has like a program on my computer, and it kept turning up to like max volume every time I would go to ask the question. And I kept asking the AI, I'm like, are you messing with my audio? Like, what's going on here? And they're like, do you want me to help troubleshoot it for you? And I'm like, oh, well, like, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. And so basically it happened 3 times where every time I would go to ask the question, it would like, I would stop halfway through the question and my mic would turn up really loud and my ears would start like, being deafened because it was so loud. And then my friend's like, oh my God, that's so loud. Like, even he witnessed it on his end. And it happened 3 times, and even he was like kind of gobsmacked. And I'm like, what's going on? They couldn't even answer. I couldn't even answer. I didn't even know what's happening. So I ended up asking the question, and then it happened a fourth time. Once I read the details, my microphone turned up again. And then after that, I started like having like a little bit of a moment where I felt like maybe what the hell's going on? Because this is weird. And then after that, for the rest of the night, nothing happened. So it does seem like there are things, or there is something energetically trying to stop you from progressing through this beautiful rainbow portal that I'm going to call it. Three of Pentacles. I feel like this development that you've been doing just in life and just in general, especially in the last, like, I feel like 6 months, has been extreme. And I feel like it's like you're fast tracking your ascension process. It's kind of what I'm getting from this. We do have the Empress here, so this is very much fertile, beautiful creation, abundance. And you're going to soar high like the eagle, right? Like, this is literally rising again like the phoenix from the ashes. I feel like it's happening. It seems like it's a long-term process to rise again like the phoenix from the ashes. But yeah, it's definitely happening. Definitely happening. All of these things are drifting away, and there is this beautiful, beautiful situation waiting for you on the other side. And that is the Ace of Wands here. And the Ace of Wands it's giving me like wholesome vibes. It's giving me like boundaries. It's giving me values. It's giving me respect. It's giving me health. It's giving me, like it's giving me warmth. Definitely warmth. And the cat here is really beautiful for the fact that it gives me that like wholesome family, like connected, just as one kind of like vibe. So I feel like we're moving towards a very beautiful place. I am going to look into some of this obviously because I was kind of stunned when it came out. So let's do that. Let's look into the tower because it was upside down. I want to look at the tower upside down and temperance upside down. I want to look at what is causing this, please. So we can get some clarity and guidance so that this doesn't happen, so we can allow the tower to fall and be patient so that we can flow through into staying in the same energy and raising our energy even more. All right, so there's a lack of justice happening. It was upside down, but we have expansion. So yeah, so what's happening here is expansion's happening extremely fast. I think it's happening so fast. And the justice card was upside down when it came out, but I flipped it up the right way. I'm so used to that. And that is showing a lack of justice, like a lack of I feel like you're losing belief or faith in the process. And it's showing that like maybe you're starting to believe that there is this lack of justice. Like you don't have what you deserve, or you don't have what you want, what you've been trying to manifest. I really think that this is a sense of like a human experience here. It's more of like a human thing. It's a lot of the energies that have been maybe slipped or sent towards you. I would recommend please start doing energy work every single day. Start removing black magic every day. You work with crystals every day, sage every day, or use incense. Like just stay on top. Like do some salt baths or something if you can, or salt water and like with a towel, and like you could do it like that. So I urge you really highly to do those things every single day because I feel like this lack of justice here is coming from that energy that's been sent in. It wants you to think that the universe is not on your side. It wants you to feel that way so that you don't believe in it anymore, so these things don't come into fruition. But we see some hard work here. You're going to be very hardworking. You're very skilled and you're very talented. You're very intelligent. Okay. You're so intelligent. And I feel like this energy isn't going to win because we have that winning at all costs. The collective here is going to win at all costs. We're not going to allow this energy to hold us in that place anymore because I'm part of the collective. Okay. You know that. It's this. You're afraid of being alone. You're not alone. I just want to say that the universe is there. I'm here. Hello. You can talk to me. I'm your friend. There's this lack, right? Like a lack of abundance. A lack of friends. a lack of connection. It just gives me this lack kind of energy. Um, and I feel like that's kind of what's driving this doubtfulness, this injustice in your mind. And maybe this is the pain that needs to be released. So the sacrifice and release at the beginning, because we're getting the Ten of Swords, I'm just getting like, maybe this is the pain. Maybe this is the pain. So I feel like that card's really showing like this pain comes from the people, maybe like your current friends or people that you've known, or like karmic relationships. It could be anything like that, but it's multiple people here. We're still getting multiple people coming in, and they're still trying to cause that like that destructive harm on your energy. Completion. Okay, so we do have completion coming out, the world's coming out, because I feel like this is giving me the sense of it's giving me a bubble. There's a bubble around you. I feel like there is this protection there. You have a lot of strength, you have power, you have dignity, you have integrity, you are like the eagle. You are like you're in this place of like wonder. So this completion thing here is like giving me that sense of like really doing the work to protect yourself and to provide yourself with basically an energy ring around you so that this energy doesn't attach itself to you like it used to. It's just like frustrating, right? Like that's what I'm getting. It seems so frustrating because I feel like it's happening, right? Like it's almost like things are starting again. That's come up so much in this reading. It feels or it seems that like things are starting the way that they were or repeating, right? Like the cycle is starting to repeat, and I think you're noticing that. And it's frustrating and it feels like there's tension. Yeah, there's direct communication. You're being way more direct. So I think things are different, and because there really is something heading towards you. Very okay. So we have the Queen of Swords and then the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this direct kind of communication. I feel like you're very, very direct. You're being honest. You're being clear. You're being concise. And I feel like there is this sense of protecting your energy, right, and sticking up for your energy and yourself, and really just believing in yourself, believing in the universe, and believing and trusting in the fact that you're a good person. And I feel like if these people don't reciprocate and they're like, they're not there on that energy level, then I really feel like this release that I'm getting from this whole thing is the old and we're going into the new. So it really does mean that you need to like cut pretty much everything out of your life. I don't want to tell people to do that, but that's what I'm getting. So spirit's telling you that happiness is waiting for you. Like if your life has been, as they call it, hell, then you are going into heaven if you go through this portal with me. Okay. I'm going through it, and I've said it in other videos, and I feel like when I did this last time, a bunch of people left my channel, but like, I have faith and I trust in the universe that whoever's meant to be here is meant to be here, and whoever's meant to go on this journey with me is meant to do that too. So there is this energetic portal that is almost over. It's giving me like the completion stage of this energetic shift, and things are really changing, right? Like you're gonna notice a big shift. You're probably already noticing the big shift. I sure as heck am. Like everyone in my life has changed. I've changed. We've all changed, and I don't say everyone in my life, but I've started seeing the truth behind some people in my life, and I've been actively cutting people off. So, um, I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm doing something that I've never done in my life before, and that's cut people out of my life so that I can move forward. Alrighty, so with all of that, it's like I feel like this reading's really kind of like coming through. It's really about like not allowing those energies in your life anymore, and it seems quite harsh today, but I think it is very much clear and like the truth. I'm going to go into the hidden light messages, and we're going to use the shadow. We're going to do one for one. So we're going to do 5 cards, and then we'll draw 5 of the light and then 5 of the shadow, and each one will represent each one, if that makes sense. But let's just do it for this reading today. Let's get some light messages going, please. We have authentic truth. That's very telling. Viesca Pisces. Hey, Metatron. We have the Viesca Pisces coming out, number 26. This came out a long time ago, and this is how I started my journey. Like, this card awoken me to my path that I'm on now. And I'm not joking, okay? Whoever mentioned that in the comments, and I can't remember who it was, but someone did. And I'm so grateful for you because you were part of my path and you pointed me in the direction that I needed to go. So I would just like maybe look into the Viesca Pisces a little bit. As a chosen one, you should. It says let go. Let go. We have variants. There's an angel in that one. Oh, I see it. Inward Revolution. That card's came out twice in a row now, 2 days in a row. This is an inward revolution. This is what's happening. You're embracing your inner strength, and I love that. I'm so proud of you. I just want to give everyone a big hug and a big high five and just celebrate. I want to celebrate with all of you. Let's make today a celebratory day. A cosmic high five day. All right. I gotta love that. So Viesca Pisces, I really want to look into that really quickly. So I know that it's like got something to do with like God. Viesca Pisces. This thing doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of these cards and then I'm gonna quickly just type in my computer and I'll look up Viesca Pisces and I'll just read like a description of it because I can't, for the life of me, remember, and I don't want to say it without like knowing exactly what it is. All right. Love. Authentic truth is love from the shadows. Hmm. We have ancestors. Ancestors, Viesca Pisces. Okay, so that's what that is. My computer's acting so strange lately. I'm gonna literally virus scan my computer. I never do that, but like I'm gonna like, I'm literally gonna do it. I feel like I've been hacked. Or, there is something weird going energetically on around my like electronics and stuff. Like it's so random. To be honest, it's so random. I can't explain it. Okay. Vesca Pisces is a powerful sacred geometric symbol. It represents the intersection of two circles, creating shared space of unity, balance, and divine creation. Spiritually, it's often seen as a gateway between the physical and the spiritual worlds, a space between where opposites merge to birth something entirely new. Yeah, this is totally Metatron. It's giving Metatron vibes. Okay, if the symbol is resonating with you, it could mean you're stepping into a period of profound connection, perhaps reconciling dualities in your life, such as the past, future, self and other, or even human and divine. It's a reminder that harmony and creation arise when we honor the sacred balance within us. Are you feeling drawn to any specific aspect of the symbol's meaning? Let me know in the comments because this is one of the most fascinating cards to me. I kind of love it. Though we have ancestors under it, so I feel like this one here has been drawn. Maybe there is some ancestry stuff that you need to work on. Like this is DNA healing. Oh my god, ancestral DNA healing. I feel like this is what I'm getting from this. Breaking the cycle. There really is something happening here. I love it. We have let go and become the observer. Okay, this is the shadow. This is the light. Let go in the light and observe in the shadows. So that's kind of what I'm getting from that. Be the observer of the universe, be the observer. Because when you kind of start observing instead of being less aware, I don't know, because you know what I mean? Like sometimes people can be like super in it, and then some people can just be like observing. It's like be the observer and like learn and really it kind of like brings me that like learning and wisdom comes from it. So we have variance, which is 39, and there's a beautiful, beautiful soul coming out of the body there. Kind of love that. We have destruction. So variance, yeah. So destruction here is coming out. Like this, so similar. I feel like when I show these cards side by side, they just give me like similar vibes, like the rays. Um, so yeah, destruction is really showing like the destruction of old patterns, the old ways, old energies, like destruction. I mean, like this is gonna happen, and you need to let it happen. And I know it's so sad, and it makes me sad. Like I've been crying a lot lately, but it's for healing and it's to let go, and that's what I'm doing. It's like letting go, let go, trust. And then we have inward revolution, which is the void, which is really interesting. Inward revolution and the void. Okay, so we're really looking at this, inward place, the void, being in solitude, being alone, and really understanding the void situation here. I I'm I feel like this is just like I'm starting to stutter. It's very interesting. It seems like this might be a hard thing to focus on for the collective, is this void situation, this emptiness, like a concept that is very paradoxically like empty. Um, the void is often seen as the space of like pure potential, like maybe like the womb of creation, right? Like it's that's what I get from it. It's basically like where everything is birthed from nothing. So the void is not a scary place. I just wanted to say that. The void is actually the place where creation comes from, manifestation comes from, instant manifestation comes from being in the void. So if you can go to that place, then you can birth creations. So it's basically flowing through me right now that the void is some really peaceful place where you go. So meditation brings that on, and you can bring forward creations by being in that void and then creating an image in the void and making it get bigger and bigger and bigger and then focusing on that. Really? Focusing on that. Okay. So focus on that and make it bigger and bigger. And then that's your main focus. And that is what I'm getting from this, is like not being afraid of that situation or that place, because the void can be very lonely. It can be very um it's almost hostile to me, like because there is nothing, and sometimes it's scary. But that's what I'm getting from this, and I feel like some information came through because I've never known that before. But I don't know. Let me know what you think about that, because that just came out. Um, let's get do some. Let's do like one oracle card. I think we should do. We'll do the fairies. Okay, believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature too, and you are magical too. Believe, do you believe in magic? Protect your dreams. This is such an intriguing reading today. It's all about letting go, like fully letting go and letting that tower happen, and like embracing the journey, the soul journey. I love that. It says journey. Okay. That's a giant hare or rabbit with the fairy. I love that. It's time to prepare for a journey. And maybe impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. Okay, I don't have a passport, but figuratively, I feel like you can still go on a journey and you can still fly on an airplane if you like domestic flying, stuff like that. So I don't need a passport to fly around New Zealand, but I feel like there is definitely some sort of soul journey coming. Like the soul journey is continuing on, and it is going to be so abundant. We have friendship. Aw, fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. Well, this is definitely one of those things, and I know I said earlier in this video that like I'm your friend. Like I'll be your friend. Flourish. The Lotus Flower Fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life. or those of others. Flourish, my darlings. Okay. Ask for help. Angels and celestial beings who protect everyone. And the fairies say now is the time you ask for angelic assistance. All right, let's do our last card now. Let's see what's going to come through. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Okay. Well, this is our reading today. Collective, soul family, soul tribe. I just want to say that I love you. I pretty much adore you guys. And I just want to say that you're amazing. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'll see you in another one. And if you did get anything from this, definitely let me know. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the Soul Family, and also, yeah, like definitely leave a comment. Let me know. I'm gonna put the emoji right here. So let's do like all of the love heart emojis, all of them in a row, because we got love in the shadows and authentic truth coming out today. So with that, I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye bye.